oh my gosh. This is crazy. I'm actually sitting down and doing a video instead of just vlogging every like 2 months. This is insane. Hi, welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking with me for so long. This year has been chaotic to say the least, but I'm here, I'm back. But it's no surprise that I'm gonna be busy for the rest of summer, starting like next week, and you'll probably hear all about it in this video. So this is kind of it. This is our little catch-up moment. But yeah, let's just get started, and I'm pretty sure everything will kind of fall into place. There's a wide variety of questions that I'm going to be addressing. If you see me looking on the side, that's where all the questions are, and I have some key points that I just really want to address. So without further ado, let's just get started. The first question is, what is your favorite memory from Newsies? And somebody also asked, who was your favorite pit member from Newsies? Honestly, just my favorite memory was probably all of the dance rehearsals, just collectively. Like, there wasn't one in particular, but just all of the dance rehearsals for me was my favorite because it's just chaotic, but in the best way. Getting to work with the choreographers, with the whole cast, was just an indescribable feeling. And I could literally make a whole video talking about Newsies for like 2 hours, but I won't. Favorite pit member from Newsies? Rohan asked this one. Of course, it is everyone. I don't pick favorites, but genuinely, I love the pit members. Like, they're all so sweet, so talented. Like, oh my gosh, I just love them all. And it was so special because I felt like I was kind of like an honorary member of Pit because I got to hang out with them for like every show. And definitely one of my favorite memories also would be when the 4 of us, Emily, Catherine, Rohan, and I, sprinted out of the show and speeded to Applebee's. It's in, I believe, part 1 of the Newsies vlogs. It's so funny, and I think back to that moment all the time and I just laugh. Another bullet point that I had was, as much as I don't like to remember the sad parts, the Sunday show was truly so special that it will always be a core memory, because just seeing everyone like cry, as sad as that sounds, but I think just knowing how special this show was to everyone and to myself, of course, it was just so like heartwarming, and it was insane. Everything about that show I just loved. The second question was, are you still interested in becoming an orthodontist? The answer is definitely still dental medicine. I am still working towards that route. I've kind of been adjusting my classes in high school to kind of make it fit the pre-medicine, pre-dental route. So yes, I am still interested in dental medicine, but right now the short-ish term goal is to become a travel dentist first. So just kind of like, while I'm still young, go out there and see what's out there and not really settle down until later on. And then I feel like after I settle down, that's probably when I'll decide if I want to keep with general dentistry, orthodontics, or I've also been thinking about pediatric dentistry because I've been seeing this TikTok from this one pediatric dentist, and just the patients that he gets to work with, they're so adorable, and I love kids. I would love to work with them. So yeah, honestly, everything's kind of in the air right now, but just working towards dental medicine is the first goal. Okay, the third one is what I wanted to address, which was travel plans for the summer and what are you looking forward to the most this summer. And the reason I'm going to be so busy for the rest of summer is because not even next week actually, this weekend, I'm going to be leaving for Italy and Greece with my school. It was an EF Tours trip that you could sign up for, and when I first heard about it, I knew that it was like a dream vacation. So I'm very excited for Italy and Greece, and that's pretty much gonna take up the rest of July, and then I come back for a couple days, and then I fly back to Taiwan by myself. First time ever. I'm there for the rest of August. So honestly, it is scary, exciting. Just overall, what I'm looking forward to the most is spending time with my friends and my family in all these different places that I've never been to before. And all the food that I get to try. Number 4 is, what is your dream school? And this is such a complicated question, and I wish that it wasn't, because for other people, I feel like if you ask them what's your dream school, they just have like an automatic answer that they would give you. For me, that is definitely not the case. I have so many schools that I could see myself going to that I really like, but I don't really have one that's like I would die to go there, or like I would give everything to go there, you know what I mean? Which is why right now, obviously, summer of junior year is the time you start looking at colleges, you start working on your applications, and I've been thinking about like early decision, and I really don't think I'm gonna do early decision just because I'm so indecisive and I can't commit to just one school. I genuinely don't have a top school. But just to kind of list off some that I really like, probably UCLA, Boston University. UPenn is what I usually tell people when they ask me about my dream school, but again, it's kind of just like so out of reach that I'm like, oh yeah, UPenn would be great to go to, but I'm not expecting anything. Okay, number 5 was asked by one of my best friends who also watches Stranger Things, and I talk about it with him all the freaking time. He asked, what is your favorite TV show and character? Because he knew I was gonna say Stranger Things, and for character, it's so hard because I love every single one of them. I probably have to go with Steve Harrington and Robin, and like Dustin and Lucas and Max. Just literally everyone, because they're so cool. And actually, last night I just finished season 4 volume 2. I won't give any spoilers, but let's just say I cried so much. It was so good, and I'm just so emotionally invested in this show that I feel like it's unhealthy. If you haven't watched Stranger Things yet, please do. I don't think you're gonna regret it. It's literally so good. Number 6 was such a good question. It was like, it required a lot of deep thought. It is, how do you decompress and deal with inconvenience that comes your way? Morgan also said, I love you, Maxine. So love you too, Morgan. Thank you for asking this question. I would say to decompress, probably just like watching YouTube, watching Netflix. Honestly, like filming for me is also kind of a way to decompress. It's so relaxing just to talk to a camera. I don't know, you guys should try it sometime. It's really great. I really like driving alone places. Ever since I got my license, I feel like even though driving is kind of a scary thing for me, like I get anxiety from driving sometimes, I absolutely love just like kind of going on little errands. Just being alone, listening to music with windows down, I feel like is so therapeutic. Another thing that I put down was also cooking and eating my favorite foods. Food is just so comforting. And I think there's something about like cooking a whole like meal and then sitting down and just eating what you've just created is so like satisfying. I don't know, it's interesting. The second part of the question, which was how do you deal with inconvenience that comes your way? To be honest, it depends on like what level of inconvenience. If it's like really big, crying is totally fine. It is so healthy and actually like good for you. So obviously I cry a lot, but also just talking to friends, keeping a positive mindset, remembering like things are gonna work out and everything happens for a reason is kind of the 7th question is describe your junior year in 3 words. And the 3 words that I put down are busy, eventful, and adventurous, which I still feel like completely perfectly describes my junior year. I was talking to my friend the other day and I was like, if I was forced to relive junior year, I wouldn't even be mad about it. Like I actually really enjoyed junior year, and if you're going into junior year, don't worry about it. Just make the most of it. It's gonna be really fun. And kind of connecting to that, my 8th question was any tips for incoming or current high schoolers? I think I might make a whole separate video on just tips for high schoolers because I'm going into senior year and I feel like I've gained some experience. I feel like I can give good tips. As of right now, I just have a couple points. Get involved, 100%. I stand by that. I honestly do not regret anything that I've gotten involved in my high school career. And even though yes, like some of them I had to quit because of like time commitment issues, I do not regret it at all. It was so fun. I've made so many friends from that. It's such a good opportunity. Do your own thing. Don't be afraid of getting judged. high school seems intimidating at first, but I think you'll find as you kind of like move up in the grades that really nobody cares about what you're doing. Like literally nobody cares. You really just have to do your own thing, because if you don't, you're kind of wasting time and effort on nothing. Make sure you're making connections with your peers, your teachers, community members, other parents. You're going to need them for recommendation letters. You want to have a solid like 3-4 people in the community, in your school, that you absolutely trust and can kind of go to, because again, like I said, you don't really know how important they are until you need to ask them for recommendation letters and you're like scrambling to think, oh my god, like who do I ask? Obviously not all the teachers you're gonna get are gonna be perfect, are gonna get along with you. I think the main point is just make sure you're kind of going out of your way to be nice, to be hardworking, and you're showing your effort. Second to last question is there anything you would change if you could go back in time? My first bullet point was no, because I'm very happy with where I am now, and I think if I were to go back and change anything, I don't know if I would be the person that I am today. I know that sounds so cliche, but I was thinking about this and I was like, I genuinely can't remember anything that I've done that was like, oh my gosh, I regret that so much. I think every experience I've learned from if I haven't liked it. So I think every mistake has been there for a reason. But my second bullet point was during COVID year, I probably should have handled things a little bit better. By COVID year, I mean 2020 to 2021 when school was online. I think during that time I kind of just shut down and everyone was like kind of miserable and depressed. And I feel like I kind of used that as an excuse to be like, okay, like this is the way it's gonna be and I can't do anything about it. And I kind of just fell into this really dark place that was not healthy. It was not good for me. And I think if I could go back in time, I definitely wouldn't go back into COVID year. God no. But I would change the way I kind of reacted to things, the way I took care of myself during that time, because I think I tried to, but it wasn't really enough. Last question, so I don't make this video like half an hour long, is do you have any senior plans and what are you excited for senior year? Just saying that is bizarre to me. People ask me, are you ready for senior year? Like, no, like absolutely not. And there's gonna be a lot of new experiences, new people, like every year, but it's just kind of sad because it's gonna be the last of a lot of things. Expect a lot of tears. It's gonna be insane. I truly hope whatever happens, I've, you know, done everything that I wanted to. I want to finish full IB because I'm already halfway there and it's gonna be sad if I don't finish it. All my exams, college applications, just all those like not very fun things. Just want to kind of get it over with so I can have fun. Enjoy my friends and family for one last year. Keep doing dance, keep doing theater, hopefully. Everything that I've kind of consumed my time with these past 3 years. And just kind of keep doing what I've been doing and just absolutely killing it and girl bossing my way through. So that is all for my life update. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted questions. These were all amazing. Kind of like got to reflect on my life a little bit, which was fantastic. Hope everyone has such a good summer. I will hopefully be vlogging Italy, Greece, and Taiwan. Maybe at least like one vlog each. I think I have to. If there's any other like sit down videos that you guys want to see, just comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you all so much. Words cannot even describe it. Yeah, come back for my next video and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!